Welcome. Now let us do the hands-on, and in hands-on we'll learn apply functions, little bit about data frame, data table, sets, distributions, tables, basically pivot functions, how to do the feature transformations, handling missing data, encoding categorical features, handling outliers, and a few other terms like data dictionary and descriptive analysis. So please open the RStudio and go to the code folder and please open foundation.r. Yes, it is done. And in R, the comment starts with this hash. Okay, and we are starting with line number 2, and let's start learning. RM simply says basically clearing the environment over here. So what is inside it is doing? ls is the command. Those who are coming from Linux or Unix background, you understand that ls means list all the objects. Here we are saying list all the objects, that is the name, and RM will simply delete that. So this is the clearing the environment, line number 2. Line number 3, we are setting the working folder. I have kept all the code in the D drive trainings R. You see what place you have kept it, that should be this value. And set wd is the function to set the working folder, and set the seed 1 2 3 is that to reproduce the result, so that when you run this code at your machine, your result will match with mine. And set.set, no need to give it in your production or actual development code. This is only for the learning purpose. That's all. And ideally, see, all these 3 commands should happen in 3 lines, like this one here in this 3 line. But this is the way it should be written. But why I have written in this everything in 1 line? Just to save the space, and for learning purpose, keeping you in the 1 by 1 line, which are important enough. Otherwise, this line 3 and the 3 commands are there at one place, just to save the space. That's all. And we'll be using library data table, and what the data table is all about, we are going to explain in 1 to 2 minutes from now. We have written one common utility, common utils.r, and this is having a lot of utility functions. This has been written by me, and we'll be using some of the utility functions from here. And this is the global folder for the image. And now let us run all these things in one go. So I'm running from line number 2 to line number 11 in one go. I have explained. And to run the RStudio, you have to press the Control Enter. So it has run everything, and that is fine. Now let me explain you the concept of data frame versus matrix versus data table. Data frame is there for the long time, since very beginning of almost for the R, and the data frame works in a similar way. Like if you open Excel file, it is similar to the data frame. Like if you see that this is the column, these are the columns, these are the columns, and these are the rows. So data frame works in a similar way. If you want to access this particular cell, you know that this is the second row, so it is the second row, comma, either you can say the column B or the column 2. In this way you can access it. Data frame is as simple as that. And the matrix is only before few more things. Data frame, all of these columns, all this column can have any kind of data. What it means? It can have integer, float, a string, or date time, or anything. And one thing, that data type will be only one. If say this is having say 1, like integer, here 2 integer, but third one is 3.5, then definitely it will be the of the numeric nature, that is a float nature, because 3.5 is the higher capacity than the integer. And if there is a fourth one is like this one, say hi, so this is a string, so by default the column 8 type will become a string. Okay, so this will not be the integer and float, this will be by default the different one. And matrix is for the pure numeric. So here you saw that we can have the string as well, string and date time, everything. Matrix is pure numeric. It means nothing like this, so it will be like this, either integer or this one. So numeric. Matrix is pure numeric. These are there for the from the good number of years in the R. I don't recollect which all year this came, but this is there for the very long time. Last few years they are having data table. Data table is much more advanced version of the data frame, and this works with huge amount of data. So data table, I have been working with data table for almost good number of years, and I have worked with around 4.5 million records, and I saw that in 4.5 million the loading itself takes approximately less than a minute, and to do any operation or anything, those are very fast. Almost you will not feel like that you are working with 4.5 million. But as for the data frame, it takes up to loading itself was taking approximately 4 to 5 minutes, and to do any operation itself was there is a lag in the time before the answer you see. So when you are working with a huge data, say more than 100,000, then please try to use the data table. And data table mostly use the people in advanced one, and in this one we are trying to learn the advanced R. So that is why let us go ahead and learn the data table, and we'll use the data table everywhere, and it may happen that you are not aware of, but try to learn slowly and slowly. And the line number 5 which you saw, this is the command or library to import the data table. And if you want to know little bit more on the data table, you can visit this particular site, and they have good knowledge on the data table. This will also be helpful for you. But whatever I'm going to use for the data table, I'll keep on explaining you. Okay, so that's all for this video, and in the next video we'll learn something more. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.